It's time! This is the main event of the evening. Let's get ready to rumble!
Yes! Campbell, Draco, Zoltazad, Vicious, Terror, Viper, 330 at 649. Julius Adams, Charles Bickerstaff, Iron School, Spoka. Spoka, you asked me something earlier on the one of the videos. What was that again? Maybe you can recall your latest question, and I will answer that live for you, my friend. I looked at it before the stream, well, about an hour ago. But I said, you know, I'll answer that question to him live if he's in there this evening. Yeah, it's going to say that I'm bleeding. I don't know what that is. It's been saying that for like a day or so now. Juggalo, Julius Adams, John D. Oh, yeah, let's start off with the Horde. We ain't playing around. It's gonna be Horde time here in just a moment. Oh, looks like we have some blades spinning, some fidget spinners or some spidget finners. Kind of like that latest. Oh, look at those kicking on. Someone's walking around under there, just turning them on. I'm just a juggalo and everywhere I go. Yeah, so I hope everyone is doing well on this Friday evening, afternoon, maybe even Saturday where you're located. Don't know what you're asking, Brian. Welcome to the channel. Did you put the things to hide behind before the Horde came? Oh, you're talking about these things. Yeah, I don't know who did that. That wasn't the Grand Spartans doing right there. That's someone else that did that. I put these up right here to protect the relays so the shotgun turret stayed up. But yes, Poca, whatever it was that you had asked on my latest video, feel free to ask that again. I forgot what the question was now. I read through a bunch of comments about an hour ago. Dweeb Pig, hello. Mr. Paul Groves, Banana Fish Bones, Umbra Lupus. Hey to you, the Outlaw Rockstar. Well, Outlaw Rockstar, maybe because I only stream on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think you were here last Sunday's stream, if I recall correctly. So, yeah, you haven't missed anything. Marilis Ramos, hello, Ramos. Yeah, we're getting ready to do it up here. Kicking back right now, sipping on my coffee, waiting on this Horde to come inbound. 2200s, 1818, so don't have many minutes left before that happens. Get my gun reloaded. Grabbed a stack of ammo. Working on ooh, wow, what are my frames looking like over here? Not good at all. Not good in this area. Frames are suffering over here. Oh. They all went off. Oh, my frames are already dropping and there's no Horde. We might have ourselves a skippy Horde here. It's going to be skipping and a jumping and a hopping. It's not as bad over where my base is settled, but over here we have all of these giant buildings that are soaking up FPS and everyone else. Like old Logan right there, Glimpse hiding in the corner. You're in timeout, sir. I guess that's 3:30 out there. Iggy! Don't know how to start a pit trap? Check out my Alpha 15 Let's Play series. Maybe someone can direct you to the episode, but I think it was around episode 50 or so. I dug a free fall base. Had the trap going around the outside with the base in the center. To be honest with you, Spoka, let's see. Survivor, the Camel, I don't have any points in those. I don't get points to those. I never do. Alpha 15, I think I gave some points to one. But I actually prefer having to eat and drink regularly to keep my wellness up. Because say I die in this horde, then I'm going to take a dip in wellness. Say I die 3 times. Well, I just lost a ton of points. It's going to take me forever to build that back up unless I can eat and drink regularly, which you can if you don't put points in those. You know, food and water are not hard to come by in this game. You get some sand in a forge early game, make a bunch of jars, go out and get water, pick some goldenrod. You know, your hydration's not an issue at all. Food ends up being pretty easy, especially on 16. It seems like every town you come across, there's a potato patch and a cornfield. So food and water are not hard to come by. I just need to go kill some animals, get some meat. But I never put points in those. I don't want to call them a waste. But you see, you know, I'm capped out on wellness right now. And no, Spoka, it's just a glitch. It says I'm bleeding, but I'm not. It's been saying that for a day or so. Yeah, Iron, I don't know if you're on Alpha 16. I can't really answer any questions about free fall pits on Alpha 16. I personally am going to stay away from those for a while until I can really figure out what's going on, because I don't want to get trapped underground with a bunch of crazy zombies that are hard to kill that do a lot of damage, because they will break into your base. So until I get a little more experience with the free fall bunkers and Alpha 16, you know, I really can't give you any advice. All those blades in the town and everything, looks like I'm hovering around 50 frames per second, which is not good because the horde's going to drop me about 30 or 40. So it could get pretty choppy here. I'll go ahead and forewarn you for this horde. Rest of the stream should be good. There's not a lot to do anyway. As you can see here, we have the 8 shotgun turrets. They take care of our hordes for us. And we just kind of sit up here and I'll be able to read your chat and sip on my coffee while the base does all the work. There's the glimpse. Logan, is that a submachine gun you're sporting over there? What is that? Doesn't look like a sniper rifle. Oh, it's coming in now. It's almost 8 o'clock. Horde will be inbound. Just a moment. We'll go ahead and start out with a bang. Literally with a bang. It's going to sound like the 4th of July with all these shotguns going off. Gonna watch my frames just get destroyed with all those blade traps spinning. There are 72 blade traps going around this base. Not all of them are on. We have a little section over here that's out. Right there that you can see. Just don't have enough power for them yet. But the rest of them are on. And it should be interesting, to say the least. I don't think I've experienced this base with all of those going quite yet. You watch, they're going to come from the north. I already predict the horde's coming from the north, the side that they're not turned on. I got beef up in here, a little TCG, the Culture Goon. Didn't realize he was still on. My goodness. Look at that. Well, there are 5 of us on. We'll see how it works out for us. Nah, I'm not going to use Molotovs. That most recent base design that I uploaded, I think yesterday, the digit trimmer. It took me 3 takes to get that. The first take, I was about 3 a.m. in the morning, decided to throw a Molotov into a group of them. It got stuck in midair and crashed the game. And so I said, you know what? I'm not using those things again on Alpha 16 until I know they're fixed. Whatever issue, that's not the first time I've had an issue with them. Sometimes one time out of 3, it seems, when I fill the power meter up and throw those, they'll fall down. It'll just dribble down at my foot and explode and set me on fire. I throw them the same way every time I fill the meter up. Just have not had good luck with those. And so I don't know. But I most likely will not be using those for the duration of Alpha 16. But yeah, you know, there's not a whole lot to do here in this base anyway for the Horde. It just, you know, the base takes care of everything for us. And you all are probably going to be watching a slideshow for the most part during this Horde. Because for whatever reason, I guess it's all the blade traps going and everyone ganged up over here. And these tall buildings just killing my frames. When you see me a little later on go over to my new base that I'm working on, the frames will jump up, you know, 100, 150 FPS or something like that. Chris Cable, welcome to the stream. It's kind of a late stream. I know it's 7 p.m. here, so all those European viewers that usually tune in probably won't have a lot of them here this evening. Tomorrow though, I think Mrs. Spartan should be home early tomorrow. I would love to say that I could stream about 1:30 or 2 p.m. Eastern time. That's what we're going to aim for at least. So it shouldn't be but about 8, 9 o'clock for those of you who are across the pond. And we'll probably make a long day out of it. I'd like to say, you know, and then Mrs. Spartan and the Mini Spartans going out of town, I think, next weekend. And I'm going to try to get all crazy and pull a 12-hour stream. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go that long or not. We've done about 6 hours. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see how it works out. Maybe we'll just do another 6-hour stream, but be pretty cool if I could pull, you know, 8, 10, 12-hour stream. That's going to be tough. Sawtooth Mage Gaming, big fan. Thank you for being a big fan. I give you one of these. Yeah, to all of you. Alex, Stanskill, 2 a.m. That's really late, man. But thank you for tuning in. So here it is, 21:30. Gotta stop your grinning and drop your linen, because here they come. They're not waiting. There's old Joshua, the ghosty ghost. Sip of my tasty beverage. Sawtooth, I don't do a whole lot of subbing. I think I'd be a wasted sub to you anyway, brother. I don't do a whole lot of YouTube personally. The only videos I watch are mine when I review them to make sure the quality's okay and I upload them. And I don't get out a whole lot on YouTube. They would call me a YouTube hermit. Emanator! Hello to you and welcome. Velerafante! Yeah, welcome to the stream. Well, here we go. I don't know what's going to happen to frames, but I'm just going to kind of stand around and maybe avoid some of the cops. And just kick back for the Horde. Probably need to step off the edge here. Oh, Viper's coming on for his slideshow. I told you they were coming from the north. I called it. I told you they're going to come from the side where the blades aren't working. You guys are just wasting ammo. There we go. We need some spotlights up over here. That's what we need. Oh, there's a cop. Watch out for the copper. Yeah, lots of radiated ferrules coming in. Only seen one cop so far, which is good. He's right over here. Elvis! Good eye, mate. Oh, we got another cop. Gotta interrupt that spit. Get him up under here. Oh, another cop coming in. Gotta interrupt that spit. Yeah, we don't have any power to the northern side there. Result is odd. That's the one side that there's no power on yet. I'll be honest with you, I have not done a lot with the community base lately. The eastern side, the southern side, all of the other sides have power except for the northern side. I knew that was probably going to happen. Don't let him spit. There we go. Oh, have a good night at work, Charles. Thank you for stopping by. Hold that. Hold my beer. Cop coming from over here. Boy, I'm freezing, and I don't know if I have any warm clothes to put on. Temperature's kind of teetering around 30 degrees. Now, I know you're going to join and say, oh, you're bleeding, but I'm not. It's just some glitch in the game. It said that for a day or so now.
A new subscriber.
Oh, Brendan Savage.
You are the first subscriber of the day. Thank you, Brendan Savage. You're now a Spartan.
And I'm about to get hit by a cop. Nope, someone interrupted that spit. Oh, he's not shooting at me. That cop appears to be alive, but he is in fact dead. This is another little glitch in the game. Oh, there he goes. Oh, Splody. Copper. Don't you do it, cop. Don't you spit up here. That's right, Freebird, just in time.
You are now a
Jim
Spartan.
Blankenship, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Oh, you fine people. We're just trying to make it work. Look at that pretty green guy below me there. That's one of those new radiated ferrule whites. What that is. There is not a Horde Night commercial as of yet. Maybe sometime soon there will be. Who knows? I haven't done commercials in a little while now. Hopefully we'll get one of those up here soon. A few more commercials. Oh, look at the cop out there doing the dance. Do a little dance, make a little love. I get down tonight. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, he died. I was going to get that man some music when he went down. Charles Estes, S-T, say T, however you would like me to say it. Welcome to the channel.
A new subscriber.
Chewy Pig, thank you for subscribing. Grand Spartan's about to step off the edge of the base. Not good. Looking at the wrong screen. Oh, it just gets crazier. So if you have not looked at my most recent base design, check it out. It's called a Digit Trimmer. 175-day horde of the base that I created here on the server. It's the only base that I've actually built on the server by myself or on my own. This is community base that we're at here now. Oh, there we go. We got a dancing cop. A dancing cop. Get that man some music. Yeah. Oh, someone got in my way. I'm watching the cop dance. La 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 la. Yeah. No hole that. I have not long hit 10,000 subs. I think we just recently hit 15,000 here over the course of the past week or so. Bring it on, zombies! Bring it on! Oh, I don't need it, Iron. Well, thank you, Julius. Yeah, you don't need those explosive crossbow bolts when you have 6,000 rounds of shotgun shells going off all at the same time. These 8 shotgun turrets pretty much do it for us. And I think I fired, what, 3 bullets in the whole horde so far? Maybe 4 or 5. Oh, there we go. There's another dancing cop. Another dancing cop. Oh, they're getting down. So I'm just kind of sipping on my coffee right now. Emerald Eyes, welcome to the stream. Sipping on my coffee, waiting for this whole thing to go down. Oh, look at them dancing out there. They're getting down. Get low, get low. Drop your booty to the flow, Kaba. Kirky81, welcome to the stream. We got dancing cops out there, jiggling around. Look at that. My goodness. I doubt it, Brian. Northwest? Nah, look at that. It's only taken 4 points of damage. Looks like it might have, but we've not had a shotgun turret go down on us yet. This one over here is taking a little bit, if that's the one you're talking about. But we've not lost one yet. Cop explosions from down here, they could take one out possibly, but I've not seen one go down yet. They will get damaged, but they won't go down. Jeff Blankenship, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Spoken, did I ever answer your question? I don't remember. My goodness. And it's only 2 a.m. We still got a couple more hours of this. If you'll just kind of hang in here with us. We'll be done with it. We'll get on with some base building, maybe some scavenging. Who knows what tonight holds? Oh, someone's in my way. Who's in my way? Whose big body's in my way here? Viper's in my way. Try to take out this cop down here before he takes out this pillar. Might be able to get a shot in on his leg. There we go. Just get him off that pillar so he doesn't take that out. Well, if you kind of stand out in the open where they can see you, they will spit up here. If you back up so they can't see you, you just LOS them, then they'll run on down here. So they still only coming from 2 directions. Is that all they're doing? Looks like 2 directions. But I knew, I told it, I called it. I said they're going to come from north where there's no power. They did too. They did not disappoint. Well, I guess they did kind of disappoint, but. Yeah, Joshua, they've never destroyed this base though. They destroyed a base that was, it was here in this place, but once I redesigned the base, they've never come close to taking it down before. Not gonna say it can't happen. It could happen right now during this horde. You know, enough cops explode around the base of this thing, but since I positioned the shotguns aiming inward and put the spike pit down below us here, they have not destroyed the base. That was day 70 that they pretty much destroyed what we had here, redesigned it, and by day 77 it was good.
You are now
Phil Dog K9, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. We're watching some dancing cops out here. Some dancing cops. We'll give them some music. Yeah. I'm not even going to attempt to shoot at those things because I know I can't kill them. It's kind of funny, you know, the cops, they try to spit, but then they get hit by the blades. There's a cop down here right now. But shotgun turrets are really easy to make. They don't cost a whole lot to make those things. So if one goes down, it's not a big loss. You know, you can easily replace those. Now it's starting to get a little choppy. I mean, it's been a little laggy the whole time, but it really is starting to get choppy now. That's right, Draco. We have a Discord channel. We hang out up in there daily. Oh, they came from the booby trap. They may just have come from the booby trap. No one will know. got a cop about to shoot me down here. Shooting someone. Viper says he just hit 0.16 frames per second. He is literally watching a slideshow. But this is the last of it right here, ladies and gentlemen. We have about 20 minutes left of this craziness. 20 game minutes. So just here in about 60, 80 seconds or so, it'll be over. Yeah, John D, those pillar designs, maybe the Grand Spartan can come up with some way to make them work, but the COPS explosion going through the pillars on Alpha 16 is devastating. I'll show you a little example here in a little while of what they can potentially do through those pillars. And if your walls are 3 blocks away from those pillars, those walls are going bye-bye, and so are you. Well, it looks like that's the bulk of it. I don't see any more inbound. It is 3:56. It's almost time to jump down there and get dirty. Get our hands dirty. Look at that cop down there destroying the block. Cop on the block. Whoa, there goes a corpse flying through the air. Yeah, I can't really check that CPU load to tell you. Come on up here, Copper. Copper. Call him David Copper. David Copperfield. Oh, shotgun. Shotgun will hurt. Don't get me, shotgun. Don't get me. Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. They busted out some blocks. Oh, there's one in the base. There's one in the base. Piper's down there trying to kill him now. Oh, look at that. Oh, there are a couple in the base. Get him, Viper. Get him. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea to make this out of something more than wood. Might want to make the roof, the ceiling of the base out of more than just wood. There's a dog trying to mess me up. Look at that. I'm down here enjoying Viper and his shenanigans in the base. Oh, there's another dog. Get away from me, doggy. Kismet, good to see you too. Yeah, not just feral spider, but feral radiated spider. Yeah, guys, we might want to think about upgrading this wood to concrete or steel at some point moving forward. Might not be a bad idea. Just in case that little layer up there gets popped by a cop. Well, that was fun. It's always fun on the server, taking on these hordes with others. Certainly have your hands full with all of the zombies coming at you at one time. Looks like Glimpse is down there with a shovel trying to kill somebody. No, we don't want to do stone. We'll either go reinforced concrete or steel. Most likely steel is what we'll put there. But you can paint it any color you want. You can paint it to make it look like stone or wood or whatever. That's what I should do to deceive people here on the server. I should get the paint tool and paint all this to look like wood. People are going to be like, whoa, man, what are you doing? You can't take on a horde with a wooden base. Like, oh yeah, I can. Wood strong. Let's see. Fix the AI problem with the zombies running around in circles. You know, I haven't seen that since the experimental. But yeah, they would absolutely blow through stone just like they do wood. Stone does not have a lot of hit points. Honestly, you certainly want to have that thing made out of reinforced concrete or steel. Oh, nice. Good little compound bow part right there for someone. Been trying to level mine up lately by combining parts. Yeah, someone could, if they're in the base, if you could turn that generator off for those blade traps. Those things are, oh, there we go. Nice, nice. Kind of killing my FPS a little bit. Always good time here on the server, taking on these hordes. Gets a bit laggy when you have multiple people on and everyone's firing and you get the bonus. There comes a wandering horde. You get the bonus zombies coming in for each particular person. It does get a little bit overwhelming with frame loss. Yep, good old wandering horde inbound. Yeah, well, imagine this too, Freebird. We're losing a lot of corpses because when the zombies come down here and they get killed by, we get the first layer, the first wave of zombies. That's what these corpses are. Everyone that comes in after that, you don't get those corpses because Logan, you're standing in a bad place, my friend. That's right where that hole's at. You don't get the corpses from those because they get destroyed. You know what? I'll keep that brass. Thank you for that, sir. Well, you don't want to miss your step right there. You're going to go for a little trip into the base. Oh yeah, brass. Brass, brass, brass. So we're going to probably be making auto turret or two here before too long. And try some of those out. I don't think anyone has tried the auto turret yet with the high cost of brass. But we did tweak the brass settings here on the server. They are, you know, pumping out a little more brass than they would vanilla. Give us the opportunity to all get enough brass to try those things. And I want to do that. I want to try out the new trap. Just have not had the chance to do it. Like I said, the cost of brass is so high. And but we're going to be exploring that here very, very soon. Look forward to trying those. I tried them on a single-player game. They are not as much damage as a shotgun turret. I think they have them on range, maybe a bit, but not on damage unless something has changed drastically since experimental till now. I'm going to finish looting the corpses here, and then I'm going to head back on over to my base that I'm working on. Have a new project. If you did not see the most recent upload, the Digit Trimmer base. Oh, I want to take that quest. Yeah, go check it out. It's up on the Grand Spartan base design. Also should be a featured video on my channel, the main page of my channel now. Encourage you to go check that out. But we're done with that one. I'm going to strip all the engines out of the generators on that base. Move on to project number 2. Don't know how long it's going to take me to get it done. I spent a lot of time just digging down to bedrock. A couple trenches going around. But outside of that, looks like it's going to kind of come together quickly. You remember the the Xbox build. If you follow my channel and you followed our Let's Play series on Alpha 15, I built something I call the Xbox. And that particular Xbox build could really benefit from some of these traps. So, okay, so here's an example, or here's what I was talking about with the cops doing explosion damage through pillars. So I made this trap with the forge room directly underneath to attract screamers. Well, we caught some screamers and we caught a cop fell in here. And when that cop exploded, he destroyed all the walls that are like right here going all the way around outside the pillars. He destroyed all the walls for a huge radius and all the floors. And so I encased this whole thing in concrete now. The pillars, just instead of having to grind out what pillars were left, I encased it in concrete. But that's an example. I'll take you down in there and show you. Matter of fact, we'll take the entrance that the zombies made. Oh, they've already sealed it up. All right. All right, well, we'll take the regular entrance then. We'll go the way we're meant to go. An underwater highway. Make a bridge. Yeah, absolutely you could. Absolutely. You could make an underwater highway. So imagine this block here is what I showed you from above. On the other side of that's a pillar. Well, all of these walls out here and floors were destroyed from that cop explosion. I don't remember if it was a ferrule radiated cop or just a regular cop or whatever. But using that 50 pillar design, you know, I don't encourage it now. I'm going to have to play around with it if I ever decide to go back to that. But directly underneath here, we have the forges and the fires. And that's why I did that, to attract the screamers down here. Didn't expect at any point to catch a cop. But we caught a cop in there, and it was not pretty. So I encased that thing in concrete, reinforced concrete, to ensure that that would not happen again. Well, let me throw some of these items in here real fast. Get some things sorted out for the ladies and gentlemen over at this base. And then I'll be heading out on over to my own. Couple sniper rifle barrels in here for you. Some parts, brass, and bullets. Someone in the bullet chest. There we go. And I'm just going to stick the brass in there for right now. And armor. Clothes and armor right there. All right. Stick this water in there. Don't need to take that on me either. Everyone kind of sorting inventory right now, getting everything in its right place. Good to have old TCG on here, Beef TD. It's pretty late for him. Making sure there's nothing else here that I wanted to take back with me. We'll take the sniper rounds. Looks like everything else can stay here. I don't think I'm going to need anything else. I'll go ahead and use that bandage. Oh, the repair kits. We can use those. Certainly use those. Maybe the short iron. We don't need that. I'll take the industrial light. The headlight. And I have a wire tool over at my base. Yeah, we'll leave the steel here as well. It looks like everything I need to take back with me. Let's see how they're doing on concrete over here. It's still doing really well on concrete. Concrete mix. Oh, wow. They're doing really well on concrete mix. So this is our community base. This is where everyone comes by and pools all of their stuff together. Everyone's pretty much on their own now. I think everyone started their base, but most everyone comes back to the community base for the horde. Reserve booty. Not a lot of booty in there. All that booty's gone. Spending it up. This is the Hall of the Spartans. Now, that's where they destroyed and came through right there. I have to fix that back. I don't have any wood on me right now, but that'll certainly have to be fixed back. Maybe upgraded to concrete. All right. Well, let's. Well, whoops. Going in, coming out. Well, that's that. jump on the bike and ride. I'll have to come back over and do some more repairs, kind of top everything off before the next horde. Well, I'll tell you what, Brian, they will, but if they fall on a corpse, they don't take much damage, if any at all. So you're going to get one mad rush from, say, your northern side of your free fall pit. All those corpses fall in, and then the rest, the next wave after that, and the wave after that, and wave after that, they all fall on the corpses. And you're not going to really be able to get up close enough to clear those corpses out quickly enough to prevent them from falling on cushions. So yeah, it's going to get overwhelming really fast. And with the increased damage, block damage that they do now in Alpha 16, you're going to get those radiated ferals and cops coming in there beating on your pillars, and they treat that steel like wooden twigs. They'll just tear right through it. So I'm going to stay away from the free fall bunkers for now. We'll see moving forward. Oh yeah, looks like the new home of Logan. That's where Logan's base is going to be built. Pretty large area right there. I'm going to stop by my forge room here, pick up a few supplies, and head on over to the new base that we're working on. Hope to have that thing done in the next week or so and get another base build video up. I just recently bought some video editing software, and that was my first attempt on that latest base build video I uploaded, I guess, yesterday. I keep thinking about when did I upload that, but took me 3 attempts to get it the first time. Like I said, I threw a Molotov at about 3 a.m. on Horde night, was recording, the game crashed, the Molotov froze in midair, and then the next Horde, I had the sound on the streaming computer turned up too loud, and people were subscribing in the middle of my video, and I wanted to use the original audio from the game along with some music, and so I scrapped that one. Third time was charm. I was able to, get the third Horde along and document it, so I was happy to finally get that base done. Put a lot of time into that base. Probably couldn't tell it. I'll drive you to it right now. It's right by where I'm going. You probably couldn't tell the time that I put into it because it doesn't look that large, but it is multi-layered. It was all of the wiring for electricity is what took me so long to do it. This is it right here. This is the one you saw in the video yesterday. And it's a little something like this. Let's put some frames down so we can see inside of it a little bit more. Everything is painted, even the spikes. The bars up here going around the top are all painted. I had 28 blade traps, 25 dart traps, and 8 shotgun turrets. And of course you see the electric fence up here as well. And there's a video of this, me taking on a Horde solo, and went very well, very well. Got a little bit laggy a few times in there with all of the blades going at one time. But overall was a success. Some of those bars got blown out by cops. These are the relays. This was a late addition, and I didn't want to have to tunnel underneath. It was a late addition for the electric fence and for the lighting. There's a generator in there. I'll run you over there real fast because I need to go into this building, which is my forge room. Let's drive the mini bike off of that hatch. So if you missed that video, oh, the booby trap. Yeah, I'll play a little commercial here in just a short. So if you missed it, the video, here's what I had done. Everything was done with the paint tool. All of the textures that you see. Boy, yeah, turn that off. I don't know why I left it on. But I had a switch for the dart trap for the blades right here. You can hear those things kick on. Yes, you can hear that. And all of those wires routed. I think there were 4 generators to power this base. And I'll take you up to the different tiers real quick and we'll get out of here. That's kind of what it looked like from the power source level. And then up here we had our shotgun turrets. Had 8 of those, 2 on each side. The bars did well to protect those from cop explosions. And then the next tier up, right here we had the blade traps. And you can see I didn't even repair a lot of those, just replace the ones that were missing. You don't have to worry about the doors being on the outer ring either. The cops are going to go towards the middle where you're located and not out here. And it looks like that all the way around. But a lot more went into it than what it looks like went into it. It just looks like a small base, but I consider it a mid-size just from the multi-tiered, multi-levels. Take you up here real quick. Look out low. This is where I spent, error message. This is where I spent the Horde night, right here. Anyway, that's that. But we're on to a new project now. Finally got that one finished. Was kind of glad to get that behind me and get the experience of building it. Psych, you just saw you may be late joining, but the base that we just took the Horde on in, the Octoshot, that was it. It was a community base. So the Horde that we just took on. And your question is the original spikeless base, the rings on the same elevation. Yes, yes. You have the little dip down and all of that. Dip, dive, dodge, and dip. You have little original dips with the ramps. But for the most part, yeah, everything is flush with the surface. Let me drop some of this stuff off, and I'll take you to my new construction and what I'm working on, give you an idea. Looks like I'm hungry. Gonna eat some meat stew. I know I have this silly buff. If you're just joining, that buff will not go away. There's nothing I can do about it. It kind of is what it is. What it is, man. Well, we can throw our sniper rifle in here and grab a compound bow to take over there to defend ourselves with. Go up into my forge room. All the forges have turned off. I probably need to get those kicking again at some point here soon. But we're going to run over to the base. I'm going to grab some cement. And wood. I need to grab some wood to make some storage chests with. Plop down on the ground. 6,000 should be good. Yeah, the reason for the descending rings. Let me show you. I'll show you why I did it that way. So let's pretend that this is where your barbed wire's at. Well, let's go back to. Let's pretend this is where your barbed wire is at right here. I guess I'll make it look just like it, so better example. So your barbed wire is here in these two. If you have this, you can jump from tier to tier without landing on the barbed wire, whereas the zombies get caught up on it. That's why you want to raise it up. If you were just to put the barbed wire on the ground right here, this is your barbed wire, and you try to run and jump over it, you're gonna get caught up on it. You may make it a lot of the time, but when you're in a hurry and the horde's attacking, you are gonna land on your barbed wire, and it's gonna make you bleed, especially on 16. Seem to take a little bit more damage on 16. And it slows you down, so if you're trying to get away from zombies, they're gonna catch up to you. Ooh, I hear a wolf or something. Wolfie the wolf. Yeah, you have to be careful over here. I might need to put some warning signs up because of that free-fall pit that goes around this thing. There you go, future sight of a Spartan Ink design right here. Right here, ladies and gentlemen.
You are now a Spartan.
Oh, James Brown. Yeah, thank you for subscribing, Mr. James Brown. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I need to seal this off. I'll give you a little preview, a little tour of the base here. We'll go ahead and show you kind of what I'm working on first, and then I'll seal that up. Don't want any zombies falling in there quite yet. Have a really cool design for this. It's like I said, if you followed my Alpha 15 series, I did something called the Xbox, and now with the new traps on Alpha 16, I really think I can do something cool with that same design, but have the traps, have the shotgun turrets and the dart traps and electric fences and all of that stuff. So I'm sort of redesigning the Xbox a little bit. It'll be similar to what it was before, with some new twists and changes. You get this guy. Boy, he is tough. My goodness. He finally died. So I don't want to give too much away because I kind of want to get it started first. But this will be the funnel right here. And this will be a place for us to stand. Of course, this will be our base in the center, and I do have a way to get down to the bedrock. Still need to trim all that up. I just kind of dug down and ran out, but I need to get it all flush down there. All that is, that's not a defense right here. That's a deterrent. That is just a deterrent. Let me catch back up with your chat here again. Aloha Chips. Welcome to the stream, Nakni Nashoba. Welcome as well. Hunting rifle or sniper? Yeah, I like the sniper rifle because it has more rounds to it. If the hunting rifle, if I could just fire, be all right. But you have to fire that one shot and run around like a crazy man and reload. I prefer the sniper rifle over it. Hunting rifle might actually do more damage. I don't know that. Honestly, I don't think I've ever looked at entity damage here since I started playing Alpha 16, but I do prefer the sniper rifle just because it has 5 rounds. Whoops. And I'm doing this so no one on the server comes driving around over here like, oh, hey, look, Spartan's building a new base, and whoop, right into the pit on their mini bike. Fall damage is a thing on Alpha 16. You will die from a fall on here. Well, if it won't, just drop the quality down, James Brown. Drop the quality down. This does not go all the way to bedrock. It goes about 30 deep. About 30 deep. So I didn't go all the way to minus 57. Like I said, this is not a defense. This is a deterrent. If you followed that Alpha 15 Let's Play series, you saw that Xbox build work. And the deterrent worked well. They did not want to fall into the pit. They would go into the funnel that I had set up for them. And we'll take a good hard look at that here in a minute as I continue building on it. Get a little more progress done on that during the stream. And who knows, I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'd like to stream a good bit tomorrow. And then stream again on Sunday. We might get the bigger chunk of this base done. And have a horde preview done by next week sometime. That would be beautiful if I could. Paul Groves, I just have not had one. The shotgun messiahs are harder to come by now. I've been focused on base building and the traps and letting the base do the work for me instead of me doing the work because I have 0 skills in shotguns, very low skill in rifles. I think I'm just hit level 40 during that horde on rifles. I don't have a lot of points in anything like that, so it'd kind of be a waste for me to shoot 7.62 ammo with as tough as the zombies are on Alpha 16, those feral and radiated cops and all of that. I couldn't put a scratch on them. I'd just be wasting ammo. So I've not even made much of any 7.62 ammo, just kind of using what I find out there scavenging. 2 outer rings, but your 2 inner rings actually staircase down the middle platform 3. No, it's all flush with the ground. Psych, take a look at that again because everything is on the same level. The outer rings, the inner rings are all the same. Now, I have the ramps that go up and down from the outer portion in, but it all is still on surface ground level. The inner tier is just the same as the outer tier. Oh, yeah, so you guys want to hear the booby trap. All right, booby trap it is. Booby trap. Here it comes.
Gentlemen, are you tired of working your fingers to the bone all day to survive in the apocalypse? Are you ready to unwind and have a good time? Then come on down to the booby trap. Have a cold drink. Sit back and enjoy all the girls as they shake their money makers just for you. Come party all night long. $5 entry at the door. 18 to sit, 21 to sip. featuring our very own Pronto up on the stage at 12 p.m., joined by our special guest, Old Crow Express. Don't sit at home wondering what to do with the apocalypse blues. Let loose at the Booby Trap.
That's right. Let loose at the Booby Trap. Just do it, cause
This is Sparta!
Indirect Hero, hello. Omega, Patrick Schober. Yes. Oh, it doesn't take long when you get yourself an auger. Doesn't take long at all to dig. If you missed my Alpha 15 Let's Play series, you saw me dig a bunch of these trenches to bedrock. I dug a lot. There's a certain method I use to do it. It moves along quickly. Right now, I am doing this to protect myself. Because, you know, it'll be late at night and I'll say, well, let me get on the server and do some building. And I'm driving over here on my mini bike. All of a sudden, right on down into the pit I go. So I need to seal this off, protect myself and others on the server so they don't come riding over here and, you know, checking out a video on you, checking out one of my Let's Play videos on YouTube while they're driving across the map, and next thing you know, right down into the pit. And I'll leave this sealed off until we get down below done. Because you don't want to wander and horde to fall in here. There are no spikes, no defenses down at the bottom. I haven't even completely dug out the bottom flush yet. I just made it to about the right level and then ran back up and got the next level. So I want to make sure I cap this off before any zombies fall down in there. Catch back up with your chat again. Let's see here. We have a light machine gun turret. Yeah, I mean, they do have a sort of a machine gun turret, an auto turret, shoots 9mm ammo. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, not compared to the shotgun turret. It has better range, but the damage is a little weak. And it takes 1,500 rounds to load one up one time. Goes through those 1,500 rounds pretty quickly. Gotta have a lot of brass for that. Be better served making yourself some 7.62 ammo for your AK or sniper rifle. Morpheus, what time is it? It's oh, there we go.
It's time!
That's what time it is. Time to get some building done here on the stream. This is this is absolutely necessary. If you know the Grand Spartan and his shenanigans, you know that I am very likely to fall into my own pit and die. And though you may enjoy that and get a good laugh out of it, I do not. All right, it's done. Beautiful. Let's see here. Elizabeth, welcome to the stream. JP's. Not much. Welcome as well. Well, let me get the rebar out. Time to get it out. Got a lot of work to do here to get this base in working order. Have some cool ideas that I want to throw at it eventually. Benjamin Johnson, hello. Welcome. Ken, Bruno. Oh, thank you. Thank you for checking out my videos. Appreciate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see how I did it over on this side. Boy, I forget sometimes. You know, I do something and... Okay, so I just needed 3. I needed a 3 gap because we're going to put an electric fence on each side and string it across the middle. And that'll stretch 9 blocks, I believe. So 3 and then build up the outer. 3 and build up the outer. Yeah, I can't imagine how bad the flamethrower would lag things up. That may be a bit much, having a flamethrower in 7 days to die. I think they did talk about that at one point, but it never became a real thing. I can only imagine that they maybe tried that in one of their experimental, developer builds, and it was just a lag nightmare. Make sure I'm right on track before I nail it down. Michael O'Bannon, what's up? What's up with you? Doing a little 7 days to die here. Some base building. Yeah, sounds like 50 cal auto turret would be pretty expensive. Don't think I would want to have to farm up the ammo for that thing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure I'm dead on there before I lay it. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the ramp. And then there was ramp. And vamp. Can I jump up on that, you think? What am I missing there? What's up with that? Don't have a broken leg yet. That's probably not far away though. Hey, the chainsaw actually works pretty well now for a weapon. I did in Alpha 15 too. You probably, if you watch my Let's Play, you saw me taking off zombie heads of that thing. It's just as good on 16 as it was 15, maybe better. Maybe better. I just found a 600 chainsaw in a working stiff hardware store last night. Know that. I'll be using that thing moving forward. Oh, Gemini Stone. Thank you for watching my videos. There's a new base design. That base right across over there that I showed you all a little while ago is a base design, a tour of the base, and the Horde preview that is out right now live, ready to go for you to check out. You so choose to do so. A lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to build. It was kind of a pain because of the electricity and all, but I got it figured out. I could do it a lot faster now if I had to do it over. I was just totally new to the electricity in the game when I built that base. Let's see. 4, 5, 6. Make sure that's right. Yep. Make sure it's right before you nail it down. Culture Goon left the server and joined the stream. Welcome, my friend. So tomorrow we'll be starting early. We'll have an early stream tomorrow about 2 p.m. Eastern. Plan on going for a while if I can. Love to be able to pull a 5 or 6 hour stream. I don't know if that'll really happen. Depends on a few different factors, but if I can, I will. And then Sunday we'll have an earlier stream as well. And maybe next weekend I can pull a super long stream. I'm going to try to catch up or keep up with your chat best I can tonight while I'm doing this. Not so hard having to build things, just have to stop, pause every once in a while and look over, take a sip of my coffee and read what you're saying. Oh yeah, if a 50 cal turret weren't a one-shot kill, there's definitely something wrong with the mechanics of the game. I mean, heck, a 7.62 round to a zombie skull should be enough to do it, but you know, you can shoot those cops in the head about a dozen times now, those feral radiated cops, and it doesn't phase them. All about that skill level and the item level now. Whoops. Gotta check where I'm backing to make sure I put some frames over that hole. I do not want to fall to my death tonight. Let's see who all's on the server. We'll get to the end here. We'll see who all's online. I know TCG just went offline. We'll have Old Crow Express back tomorrow. That crazy fella will be back. The One Master, thank you, and I love you. You love my work, and I love you. I love you a lot, man. I just want to hold you in my arms and caress you. Yeah. Eric Cooper, I play on PC. PC. Yeah, so we'll be excited to get Old Crow back. Been out of town since the release of the game. Played for 4 hours on Alpha 16, then went out of town for 2 weeks. So it'd be good to have him back on here. We have, well, look at that. There are 6 of us online right now. Kind of take a look at the map, and you can see where everyone's located. We have Logan here. It's like, where are they at? Yeah, Trip and Glimpse over here. Goodness, people scattered all about. Niru hanging out up here at the community base. That's where I just was a moment ago where we took on the Horde. Then I drove you by where Logan's going to be building his base. Liam Kaplis, welcome. You and your PS4. Made a little boo-boo right there. It's okay. Fix it just like that. JP's. Hey, I'll give you a little bit of loving too if you want it, man. Got plenty of loving to go around, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to be sealed off. Like so. I won't seal it off completely, though, because we're going to need to get in here and do a bit of work in the future. I have to do every side like that. Every side has to be just the same to make this this build work. We're going 1, 2, 4 out, all the way down and around. But tonight, kind of be a prep stream for tomorrow. I hope to get some serious stuff done tomorrow. Or not that this isn't serious stuff. I mean, you have to have the foundation of the base before you can build the cool stuff on it, but I hope to be able to get around to doing some of the cool stuff, some of the traps and tricks that we'll include on this base. I look forward to testing this out on Alpha 16 and seeing how it works. If it works, who knows? Who knows what'll happen? Oh, that guy Logan has punched out a spot of grass. Looks like a UFO came and landed over where he's building his base. Pretty impressed by all the grass punching that he did. I'm sure his athletics had to be capped after that. Simon, or Simo. Welcome to the stream. It's just a glitch. I've been bleeding like this all day. Real life day now for a couple days, I guess, on the game. It's just a silly glitch. It'll eventually go away, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what that is, but I'm not bleeding. I'm not bleeding. I'm okay. Appreciate you worried about my well-being. Rob Moab, I am back at it again every week. Every week. Every day, actually. Every day, but every week live. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, if I can be. I've enjoyed these live streams here the past couple weeks or so. Been a lot of fun. Usually Friday night's a little slower. The UK people, those in Europe and beyond, you know, it's late for them, and I completely, totally understand that. We're going to cater to them tomorrow with an early stream, about 2 p.m. Eastern. Plan on having a nice lengthy stream tomorrow. Nah, I don't have a lawnmower mod. I know what you're talking about, though. You could take a machete, rename it, give it a new number in the XML file, drop the speed down instead of 2.2 to 0.2, and do like 1 block damage, and you know, give it a long range or something like that. Make it a different file than a bladed weapon. Make yourself a lawnmower. Pretty easy thing to do to mod. There's actually a video up on my channel if you're interested in modding your game. You play on PC and you want more zombies per horde. You want to add some tools or this and that. I show you how in that video. Should be on a playlist there, how-to playlist. Paul Piltz. Good eye, Mike. Why can't I put that there? There we go. Paul Piltz, it must be at 8 o'clock in the morning for you, huh, sir? Ooh, I hear a zombie. It's about to be run time. Where is that zombie? But yeah, I need to get down into this pit. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do it before the stream tomorrow or not. I need to get down in this pit, shave off the bottom of it, get it all nice and flush. But I am doing well, Mr. Paul. How are you doing? It's fine. Evening. Morning for you, I guess. Let's go ahead and nail this stuff down. Let's see. CB was working on that today. Yeah, I can't speak German, so I have no idea. Simo mit der Simi. I don't know. Maybe the S is a Z. I took diction, but I don't remember that stuff. That was many moons ago. What was CB working on today? I didn't have the opportunity today to get in CB's stream and check him out. I try to go in there, you know, every day if I can, and at least drop by for a little while and say hi and hang out, but I did not get to see him today. Was it modding the XML files? Because that's what he likes to do a lot on there. Oh, take care, TCG. Have yourself a good evening, man. I know it's late for you. Oh, you are grand Spartan imitation. Uh-oh. Make sure when you come up in there that you make us aware that you have your daughter with you. Because language can get colorful in there sometimes. Gilberto, you are back. Well, welcome back. Hope everyone is doing well this evening. I know it's, I was trying to get this base prepped today and the foundation down last night and today for the stream, so we'd have something to do this weekend, productive. Have something cool to show you all. And like I said, maybe if we can stream a long time tomorrow, which I intend on doing, maybe we can get this thing close to finish. Cameron McCausland, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the stream. we'll certainly have this base, the better part of it done. What takes so long? It's going to be the electrical. That's what's going to take so long. But now on Alpha 15, I built a base similar to this. I didn't have to account for the wiring. So I didn't have to make space for that. And there was a lot of wasted space out here. So this time around, there will be no wasted space. Very little, at least. We'll pretty much have all of the space taken up with relays and generators, and gonna get some cool lighting going on up in here, all kind of stuff. Get to utilize all the traps again. It's gonna be an exciting build to test out. Kind of know how I want to do the defenses already. It's just a matter of getting this all put together and measure things out. Catch back up with your chat here again.
You are now a Spartan.
Thank you for subscribing to
The Grand Spartan.
Yeah. And welcome, all you beautiful people. Just chilling here on a Friday evening. Looking forward to, there's old Logan back again. I thought he was leaving us for tonight. Don't leave me, Logan. Don't do it, man. Oh, I think I went a little too far here. Got all concentrated on following chat. Now, I did not need to do what I just did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Where the ramp goes. So, if you're new to the channel, new to the stream, absolutely go check out the Digit Trimmer. That's the most recent upload base that I have, base design for Alpha 16, and it was a dandy. It was really nice. It was fun to record. It was fun to build. Had 28 blade traps, 25 dart traps, 8 shotgun turrets, and some electric fence. A lot of wiring and relays and all in that base, but it worked out well. It did kind of what I expected it would do. But I feel like this design is going to trump that design in the end. I feel like this one's going to be a more efficient design and going to do more like what we want it to do. Well, there's the buzzer. It's run time for the zombies. We get a wandering horde come through here, and I'm going to have to ski-daddle. Going to have to run for my life while I beat them with my club. Catch back up with your chat here. Cyrus the Virus. Well, thank you for subscribing and welcome. Loving the channel. Don't make me do it, man, but I'll do it. Because I love you too. There's a lot of love up in here tonight. Can you feel that? I can feel it. Yeah. What type of base he building? I'm building the type of base gonna kill some zombies. That's what type of base I'm building. Yeah. We're gonna call it the Red Cross or First Aid or something like that. Like I said, if you've watched the Let's Play series, then you know sort of the direction I'm going with this build. I mean, it'll be similar to that one. There are going to be a lot of changes as far as the defenses go. But I built something, like I said earlier, called the Xbox. And we're going to follow some of the pattern. Like the free fall pit that goes around this. This is not a defense. This is a deterrent. This is to prevent the zombies from coming over to this side of the base. And to force them into the funnel. So we're going to see if that works. We're going to see if it works on Alpha 16 like it did on 15. Building a funnel system and making them avoid the outer edges like that and want to come up into your base. And if we can funnel them into a couple hallways, should be a lot of fun to take on a horde that way. Let's see here. Let me catch back up. Yep, Aloha Chips. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Zendo. Hello to you and welcome. Tell you what, I'm going to take a sip of my tasty beverage and let you listen to one of these real quick. Are you looking to re-energize, rehydrate, or just relax? If you answered yes to any or all of these, then Goldenrod Tea is the drink for you. If you're parched and worn down from a long day of augering, scavenging, chopping wood, or simply smashing zombies' faces, then have yourself a tall glass of goldenrod tea. It will have you feeling refreshed and energized instantly. Meet Tom and listen to what he has to say after trying goldenrod tea.
Hi, I'm Tom, and I'm a novice game survivor, but I didn't have any stamina. I didn't feel like gathering resources, scavenging, or even defending my base. Then I discovered goldenrod tea. Wow, what a difference this made. Don't let the post-apocalypse blues keep you down. Go get yourself some goldenrod tea today.
See, ladies and gentlemen, it really does work. Don't waste away the day sitting around your base. Go get yourself some goldenrod tea today. Goldenrod tea. Tasty to the last drop.
May cause swelling, blurry vision, diarrhea, stinky pee, discoloration of urine. Contact
what?
your local physician before consuming. Grand Spartan approved.
Yes, it is. Grand Spartan approved. Tasty to the last drop. And it goes well with blueberry pie. 4, 5. This is number 6 right here. Nice, gonna nail this down. I'm gonna have to go get some more rebar from the forge room up the road here. You catch back up with your chat here. T-Van's up in here. Yeah, you gotta have that little silly pun name, or it just wouldn't be a Spartan base. Yeah, Glimpse comes up with some of the names. Came up with Snowfall and the one yesterday, the Digit Trimmer. I was trying to come up with something, fidget spinner, since you had the little blade traps look like fidget spinners. And I had 28 of those. And I thought about saying the Spidget Finner. Finna raise up the Spidget Finner, but then I, threw that out there, and he said, yeah, how about the Digit Trimmer? I said, yeah, we'll go with that. Sounds good to me. Yeah, that's right, T-Van. Saturday is Troll Day. Don't forget that. Don't you forget it. Saturday is Troll. Oh, look at the hole. The Grand Spartan was setting himself up for disaster right there. Almost, I need to drink some goldenrod tea myself. Look at that. Guy's thirsty. Extendo Neck, hello. And welcome. CC. Welcome. And Frederick Von Bean. No. I've had that commercial for a while. Not mocking anyone. I love my goldenrod tea because it's tasty to the last drop. Yeah, there's some that don't like it. Shame on them. They don't know what they're missing. Don't knock it till you try it. Go to your local Walmart, drugstore, grocery store, wherever you need to go and get yourself some goldenrod tea today. It is, don't tree. Yeah, I'm sure you probably have it there. Google goldenrod tea. It's in a store near you. I'm not just joking about that. It's good for clearing out the old kidney, the old bladder system. Makes you have to urinate. What's good for that? I don't drink a whole lot of it, but it's a good thing in the game your guy doesn't have to do that, or I'd be taking a pit stop about every 5 minutes in the game. Son of a gun, Spartan. Whoops. We're going to hop on the old mini bike after I get this layer down. I'm going to get the forges fired back up. Pick up some rebar. I'm pretty sure I have a few thousand of it over there ready to go for this build, but get a little bit more going. Maybe get some more cement going too. The Digit Skinner. Yeah, Digit Skinner. That's right. I forgot what I just called. Oh, I thought you said the Digit Trimmer. Let's see. Fidget Spinner, Digit Skinner. Trimmer. Skinner. I don't know. My memory is bad. I know what you probably told me and what I actually ended up with two different things. Okay, well half of it came from Glimpse and the other half was Grand Spartan. Yeah, they all have to have some silly name or it just wouldn't work. You know, it just wouldn't work. Have to have some kind of name to call it when we put it up there. Yeah, it's funny. I'm not the highest level on the server. I'm level 172. Look at Black Wolf is already level 200. Look at that. But look at my zombie kills compared to his. It's because he's been doing a tremendous amount of mining. And I have not. I've been, I dug the bedrock a couple times here around this pit. Mostly I've been getting my resources from boulders. That's why you can kind of, as far as the eye can see, you don't see any boulders because Grand Spartan's already ridden around on his mini bike and scooped those up. But that's what makes up the difference there in level. Zombie kills don't give you as much experience on Alpha 16 as they did on 15 or before. Let's see. What I'm learning video detail experience of new zombie behavior and what does done work with base building. Well, that's kind of what I do, Frederick. Or Frederick. I, build base designs and test them out, see what works, what doesn't. And that's kind of how we end up where we end up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be where the ramp goes right there. It's out of a gun, Spartan. Make sure we're dead on with that before I go nailing things down. So yeah, if you look at all my base designs, some of them work, some of them don't. It's kind of funny because I had one video get promoted on YouTube, has hundreds of thousands of views. It was an awful, awful design. Did not work even. That's the video they chose to promote. I was like, oh, they could have chosen any video, but not that one. But it is what it is. I guess it brought in some views and subscribers for a little while there. But there are plenty of other better base designs now. You see those Alpha 15 designs, I can't tell you that those are going to work on 16. And that's what we're doing here. We're giving them all a test. We have a Let's Play series. Matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, if you watch the Let's Play series day to day, and I thank you if you do. Shame on you if you don't. No. I'll have one up tomorrow, which will be a rare thing. The Let's Play series is usually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then we stream Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. So Saturday is just a replay of the stream from Friday night for those who miss it. The same thing on Sunday and the same thing on Monday. We actually did have a video this past Monday, which was a pretty funny video. I misplaced my mini bike.
Now
Ready, Omen, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. But I will have a video tomorrow. I will have a Let's Play video tomorrow. So that's going to be a bit different than what we're used to. I tell you what, let me lay out the last 83 frames here. I don't have to take any back with me. And we'll go back to the forge room there right up the street. And pick up a couple thousand more. Probably need to make a storage chest over here and stick it on the ground somewhere. Maybe we stick it in the base. I don't know where we want to stick it. Where should I stick it? Somebody tell me where to stick it. All right. Apocalypse radio in the making. Yeah, I don't know. It's a wonder they haven't included that already since they are Bethesda fans there at the Fun Pimp Studios. I wonder they haven't included some radio like Fallout. You're listening to the Grand Spartan Radio Network. Something, except for 7 Days to Die-ish. And not Grand Spartan-ish. Alright, well that's all of them. I do have wood. Ooh, I thought I was going to fall into that pit. Son of a gun. You see that little crack right there? Let me make a chest. And I'll just stick it up here right now. I'll stick it right in the middle. That's where I'll stick it. And we'll stick those in there, stick that in there. We'll take this stuff back with us. Well, you know, I'm a musician. That's what I do. And just recently got a new audio interface that I can use to have some extra sound effects and all. Thought about recording my own music for some of the videos. Instead of using the YouTube music like I did on this latest base build preview Horde attack, I thought about starting to record my own music and just cut that step out completely because I just bought a video editing program. That was my first attempt at it. And just so you know what we're talking about, this bass right here, if you want to see this bass in all its glory with all 28 blade traps in action, 8 shotgun turrets, 25 dart traps, you want to see that, I took on the 175-day Horde and posted the video yesterday, and you can check that out. A little classical music, nothing's better than some classical music to blast away at the zombies. But yeah, I thought about that. I thought about doing some music to all right, so I need to grab, let's go ahead and grab 2,000 of those. Let's go ahead and grab 3,000 of those. We're gonna need them. I might as well grab some of those. Get up to the little forge room here. I have a lot more in there as well. Kind of good on iron and steel right now. I have a bunch of that saved up. The stone. Let me get this kicking again real quick and get a cycle going because I'm starting to run out of space. I'm not producing the cement mix as fast as I'm producing the cement and the stone and all. I have a lot of stone from digging the bedrock now. Simo.
You are now a Spartan.
I can't read the name. Why can't I? Oh, Rabu. I didn't get to catch the whole name, but thank you for subscribing and welcome. Why is the browser source so large, and why is that coming up in the middle of the stream there? That's what I need to know. Let's do this right here. Let me adjust the size of that a little bit. Drag it down to about right there. Maybe scooch it over a little bit, something like that. I don't know why that wasn't adjusted. Let me know if everything looks okay on the stream. So, catch back up with your chat here. You said the tips and tricks. Yeah, I do a Let's Play series, and if you want to see how I do things, you know, it's not necessarily the right way of doing things. There's so many different ways you could do it. But if you want to see how I do it from the start, you can watch that Let's Play series. Post one every day during the week. Give you an idea of kind of where you could start, what you can do, how you can do what you do when you do it. Get some wood in here and get this sucker kicking. All right, sorry about that little interruption. In fact, sounds like supers have. I don't know about that, Aloha. No copyright in the apocalypse. Well, if there is, you know, we just have to sick the zombies on those people trying to give us a strike. A copyright strike. Let's take a few of those, and you know what? I'm gonna have to empty these out first. And get a little bit of sand. Concrete mix by 6,000. Do the same thing over here. Just got to get this in a cycle here. Get this all going. Then we'll take on off back to the build. get some more going. What are we short on there? Stone. Well, I have plenty of that, so let's get another couple stacks of that and get this extra 3,000 making. Probably need some more cement mixers fast as I'm collecting these resources. Went over to the desert recently and scooped up a bunch of sand and some stone. Let's get the cement mix, concrete mix out of here. We can take it over there to the new base and fill up. Might as well turn that on. I tell you what, we're going to do iron bars. How many of those can we make? 248 there. And 239 there. Let's get some more of that iron kicking here real quick. What do we have? Plenty of clay, so we just need the iron. My goodness. Oh, the queue is full. My goodness, it's getting crammed over here. Too much stuff. What? Oh, this is no good when you run out of inventory space and realize you need to do what I'm doing now. But a good place to mine, if you did not know, the desert. You go to the desert, you're going to get a ton, of course, of oil shale. You see here, all of this oil shale. I have 20,000 of it ready to go in there. As a matter of fact, let's get a little bit of that and take that with us. Plus, you get nitrate for gunpowder. You have to go to another place for coal, but you get plenty of stone, sand, iron, all of that just from the desert. Charlie Brown, hey you! Good eye, mate. Yeah, you know, the shotgun turrets did kind of get in rhythm there a little bit, though, with the music. Especially close to the end. All right. Now, what were we doing here? Where were we at? Who is your daddy and what does he do? Guess we were over here somewhere. Building on up. We need to get the next tier, which would be right here. I need to throw some of this cement in this chest and get it out of my inventory. That's what I need to do. Some of these frames. Need all of those. Oh, my guy is hungry. That's okay, because we got some meat stew. Yeah, Charlie, hope you're doing well. It must be early in the morning for you, right, sir? I believe that it is, if you are from where I think you are from. Right there's where we're going to put it. Yep, that's right. And then we'll do the same thing for over here. You know, I messed up a little bit on this tier, though. I really did. This is the first one that I did. I'm going to have to come over here and fix this, because there should have been a ramp matching on this side. This is the first one I attempted today, and then I kind of changed my mind on what I wanted to do, but we'll get it right on all the others. So it would actually go right here on this block, right there. Oh, that's right. Takes a long time to auger it down if it is not. And it'll all make sense later on down the road why I'm doing what I'm doing. Make more sense when I get it kind of put together and you see me put into traps the electricity in. It looks kind of weird over there. 2, 3, 4 ramp. Yeah, there are no old cops anymore. They're all glowing. But you do have your feral radiated cops as well. So that's something, you know, a little different. I hope I didn't mess this thing up. It looks like I kind of did. Let me think about what I've done here. This one side, the first side I did, I goofed it up. And I'm going to have to go back and fix that. I need to nail this down and finish this out, and I'll come back to that later on. Let's see. 2:30 a.m. in Middle Europe. Goodness, it's late. But it is a Friday. No work tomorrow for some of us. Maybe. Don't forget, we're going to run a pretty lengthy stream tomorrow. It's the plan. That's the plan. You know what? I don't need to do this. We're not going to mess with that right now. I don't need to do that. I need to concentrate on getting the wall up over here. On this side. I got a bit out of whack on this thing. You know, I was just guessing at what I wanted to do and where I wanted to do it. Earlier today, kind of slapped it together. Crucip from Czech Republic. My goodness. People from all over the place. All you crazy people staying up late, tuning in to the old Grand Spartan. It is, get my chat up here so I can see again. Figured out how to do a little pop-out chat, and I like the way that works a little better. I like the pop-out chat. I can make it larger. Keep up with what you all are saying better. Claudio Lima, you made it. I noticed last stream I had just ended, I think it was last stream, and you said hello as right as the stream was ending. Welcome. Hope you are doing well. Kind of having a chill stream here this evening. Basically prepping for tomorrow's stream because we're going to be digging in deep tomorrow on this base build and maybe trying to complete it this weekend. Who knows? Maybe by Sunday. I have everything I need, all of the electrical components and whatnot to put this thing together. We're going to salvage. We're going to take all of the engines out. Make sure I did this right. We're going to take all of the engines out of the generators at that fidget spinner base, or whatever you want to call it. And we're gonna move them over here. We're going to need every one of them, I think. I don't know how heavy, I don't know how many engines it's going to take to power the electric fence. We're going to have a lot of electric fences in this one. This is going to be electric fence crazy. And so are our frame rates when it's all going. Another thing I'm going to have to do is make sure we have plenty of steel, because all of these walls right here and here have to be steel. They all have to be steel. It's been kind of quiet over here. I expected with the building and all the activity, there would be zombies, wandering hordes. Seen none of that. Catch back up with your chat here in a minute. Solar panels, I did. I don't remember if it was I think it was 330 on the server here. Bought a solar panel over to me. It was a purple, like a 585 solar panel, and I already have the battery cell. I think TCG dropped that schematic off to me, so I had that. But here's a little something about, you know, what it's going to look like right here. This will be the funnel where they go in. Gonna have lots of defenses for them as they come down. This is just a deterrent, much like we did on Alpha 15 with the deterrent, so they don't want to come to this side of the base. This was a boo-boo right here. That was an accident. But for the most part, you know, every side's gonna look like what you see right here in the screen now. But I have not used the solar panel or the battery bank yet. But I have plenty of batteries, so, you know, that may be one thing I need to get kicking for this base, is to have a couple battery banks with a solar panel or two. Another thing, I've not put any points in Secret Stash. You know, that makes a big difference when you can put points in Secret Stash. And you go to the vendor, see all of those goodies. I need to increase the level here. Match that level. Something like that. Well, they won't be single file. They'll be 5 wide, but you can still funnel them into an area and keep them in a place that you choose, instead of just having them run from all directions and get crazy all over the place. A little better to kind of decide for them which way they're gonna come from, which way they're gonna go. Little murder box, what we'll call it. The Red Cross. Pretty cool now. I can paint this thing. Couldn't paint on Alpha 15. I can paint this one. And I will. I will paint it up. Big DK Bandit, welcome back to the stream. How are you? Hope you are well. Well, let's get the walls up over here on this side. I don't know why I put those ramps in 4 wide over here. I just was not thinking. Just not thinking. Started off with a different design, and about an hour into the build I realized I want to do something different. Oh, I did not know that. Crusoe, I did not know that. Matter of fact, just to take a break from this for a moment, it's early in the morning. Let's get our Duke coins. I have a vendor right here by my base. Base is there. Vendor's right there. Trader. Let's go right over there to him and see what he has. I may even drop a point in Secret Stash just so we do have the chance at that extra little bit of loot to pop out of that Secret Stash. Let's just see what he has. Hadn't been to him in several days. Or maybe longer than that. I've only been to the trader on the server 3 times, 2 times, something like that. Have a lot of them on this server too. I need to get some clothes on. I am starting to freeze. It's warming up over here. And this is not my base at all. This is just a forge room over here where I keep all my goods and supplies. Base is actually down that hallway if you're just joining us. But we won't be in that base much longer. Not when we get this thing a-kicking. You know, I don't mess with the steel polish, because if you get into that, then you need more steel polish to keep it going. You know, you need me check out where this vendor's at. It just adds a little bit of hit points to it, and when that stainless steel gets destroyed, it doesn't go down to steel level. It goes from stainless steel down to concrete. So then you have to upgrade back to steel, then you need more steel polish to go back to stainless steel, and it's expensive and kind of a late game thing, especially on a multiplayer server where everyone needs a bunch of engines. When you have to have a lot of engines to power all your traps and lights and things. Engines are at a premium at the vendor. So I think the traders are usually used mostly on the server here for augers and engines and that sort of thing. We need to go this way. I should have learned my way around this thing last time I was over here. Let's see what old Trader Joel has. Since we're heading over to Trader Joel, might as well throw this out there.
Well, howdy, y'all. Need some armor, ammo, or just a kitchen sink? Well, come on down to Trader Joel's. We got all the items you need to survive in this apocalyptic world. Low prices, smiling faces, and everything you need except 600 machetes.
Don't tell the Grand Smart, but we got a whole room full of those in the back.
So grab your dukes, crank up the old mini bike, and ride on over to Trader Joel's. Shopping in the apocalypse has never been so much fun. Wow. Whoa, y'all, I gotta run. Come on down.
And we are here. My guy's down to 14 degrees. So he does have a blade trap. That's not that expensive. Let's look at our secret stash here. You see what he has? Make a mental picture of that. Might have to buy a coat to stick on so don't freeze to death. My goodness. That's pretty cheap. 9 degrees. Let's go ahead and buy that. I don't know if you've experienced hypothermia yet, but it happens fast now. Happens really fast. All right, let's see what it is, though. This one's +3. Oh, that's +10. Yeah, definitely better. So our temperature should go up now a bit. Hamel Hash, Quasi Squid, welcome to the stream. Kuro Truesdale. Oh, but not the series. Lower the quality. Lower the quality. You may be able to watch that series. It's in 1080, but you can drop that down to 360 or whatever you'd like. Whatever you can play. Well, we're going to do a little test. This is only a test. Check out his secret stash. Okay.
Oh, my apologies. Check back again. And
Secret stash. Secret stash. Secret stash. Where is the secret stash? Secret stash. Give it a point. All right. Let's give it 2 points.
anything you like.
Now let's look at the secret stash. Look at all that extra stuff he has. An auger. That's not that expensive. I might buy that, actually. A chainsaw. Of course, I have a 600 chainsaw. AK-47 parts. Night vision goggles. Night vision goggles. Heavy bandit gloves. You know, I'll buy those. I'll buy that for $1. There's a bandit mask. Probably better than what we have. Look at the auto turret. Huh? It has a lot of stuff. So I just was looking at this guy. Exited that screen. Gave myself the secret stash points. Back into him. And bam. There you go. He has all that stuff magically appears just because I put the points in secret stash. So I think we're good on augers. That's only a 300 quality engine. Now, I could take the blade and make it into a 500 quality blade if I wanted to, but spotlights, you know, we can make all of that stuff. Not a real big deal. But makes me kind of want to go to another vendor now. Check out another vendor. How much money do we have? About 55,000. All right, let me wear these gloves. Those gloves are some sweet looking gloves. Better than what we were wearing. What's my little dude look like now? Oh, it looks all funny with his hoodie on. The hoodie overtakes the mining helmet. Shouldn't the mining helmet be on top of the hoodie? Would that make sense? So I have the bandit pants, leg armor, and the gloves. Let's see if we can't find ourselves another trader here somewhere. I know all the paint books. There are not any paint books that I could use. What you got, Mr. Lumberjack? Old Jumberlack. Let's take a look at traders. That's not a trader, that's a house. What does that trader look like exactly on the map? I don't know where all the traders are. There's a trader right there. So we can just ride to the other side of town, which is just as close as what this one is to us. I need to go back this way somehow, get up on top of this hill, and head back over that way. And now that we have 2 points in secret stash, which I said I probably wouldn't do, but I just did it, so rip points for other things. Yep, straight ahead. Full steam ahead. Catch back up with your chat while I'm riding. Looks like the dude from American Chopper. Oh yeah, you're talking about my little character. Yeah, it kind of looks like me a little bit. Except that he has more hair. I shaved my head, so we have the same little blonde goatee going on. Oh, look at that. Is that a school out in the middle of the woods? That's pretty creepy. There's actually an airdrop right there in front of us, too. See all the airdrops? Oh, here comes another airdrop. Look at all of those airdrops right there. Oh, there's another one right there. Well, maybe there'll be something in there to sell to the trader. Yeah, we'll sell that stuff to him. We'll sell the pills, heck. Sell it all. Tell you what, let me free some of my space up here. And my... guess I could sell him those even. Fuel. I'm going to chuck that out. I don't need to keep that on me. A couple things of that. And we'll scoop up the next airdrop along the way, on the way to the next trader. We'll just follow the light in the sky. Okay, that's not in the woods. It's actually, that was a house, and that's right next to the street here. Yeah, I don't think they're giving away free candy at that school, my friend. I think that might be maybe giving away a free dirt nap there. That's about all. Yeah, I had one of these things land on me in Alpha 15. I don't know if it was a glitch or not, but it killed me. I died from the airdrop landing on top of me. I thought I'd be all smooth and get there before it did, and it did not work out for the Grand Spartan. Alright, well, let's head over to this trader and take a look at the map one more time and see the exact route I need to take. So right on the other side of that boulder. Need to go this way. I think we have about a dozen traders on the map. I only know of about 6 or 7 of them, but from the way everyone talks, there are a lot of traders out here. Yeah, the old school in the woods. That's how they always start. Car out in the middle of nowhere. Looks like the people tried to get away and it was too late. I'll check my map again here in a second too and make sure I don't get off track. Sometimes the old Grand Spartan will drive the wrong way for a while, and you watch my Let's Play series, you know all the mini bike shenanigans that I have. Okay, so it's more that way down this hilltop. Grand Spartan and the mini bike mishaps. That's what we should call a Let's Play series. That's all that happens to me. Ooh, not good there. It's a good thing there was a stump to slow me down, or we'd be in the drink. Not good to get in the drink with the mini bike. You know, I don't really notice less cars in Alpha 16. I feel like they're just the same amount. Now, if you're playing on a multiplayer server, it feels like less cars because they all go away from all the different people wrenching them up, but Oh, the vendor's right here, and I'm standing on a cactus. I call him a vendor. Vendor, trader. You know, when you come into my channel, it just, you know what a vendor is. A vendor is a trader. Trader is a vendor. I don't ever get the words right. Hi, someone left the door open for me. Tell you what, can I pick up that stuff? I sell him this stuff right here. I don't need it. No one on the server needs it.
You're not bringing counterfeit money in here, are you?
I might be. What are you going to do about it, old man? I will box you in the nose. Talk to me like that. I'll get 490. We'll sell these few rounds to him just to get the old bartering skill up. Sniper rifle. I tell you what, let's click assemble.
Careful out there.
Let's click assemble. And assemble. And why I'm doing that? So I can sell him these 9mm rounds and get that barter skill on up a little bit more before we take a look at that secret stash. See what he has. Can't believe he won't buy my BDU top. That's a good shirt, man. It really is. All right, secret stash. What do we have here? What do we have? Anything worth having? Ah, bandit gas mask. Ooh, oh, that's a 9 quality. What? Might buy that gas mask. It's purple. Looks good. Auto turret. This guy has more auto turrets as well. Almost makes me want... Oh, there's a solar cell right there. We'll take that. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now let's look through his other wares, see what else he has here before I take off. This is not something that Grand Spartan does. If you know me, you know I don't do a whole lot of trader action on my Let's Play or the stream. Of course, on Alpha 16, the traders are actually useful. You would benefit. Just like this shotgun long barrel, you need that to make a turret. So you might not be able to come across enough of the shotguns to break apart to make one of those turrets. You can just come to the trader now and buy them. Okay, so that's all of the items he has. It wasn't anything too incredible, but that's a good find there, the solar cell. So we can make the battery banks now. I have plenty of batteries. Those are easy to come by, and that'll provide us some power on this new base we're working on. Save us having to have those engines. Probably a little easier to come across a purple battery than a purple engine, maybe. How much do we have for money now? We have 40,000. Is there another trader somewhere close by? Is there anyone on the server that's watching that could direct me to another trader? There's a trader right there. Let's check him out. That's just a hop, skip, and a jump. That's the community base where we just took on the 7-day horde. And that's right up there by us. So I need to go this way and then north. Let's do it. Let's do it and take our money. Maybe buy another solar panel. Maybe we can make this base like a solar powered base for the bigger part of it. Yeah, it would be pretty cool if you could grow a cactus, if you could plant that. Because what you'll notice, if you make a base in the desert, a lot of the zombies will lose their legs before they ever make it to your base, and you haven't done anything to them. It's just natural. At some point, I need to scoop up all of this stuff and drive right there and sell all of it off to him. But anyway, we're going to keep going.
You are now
Michael.
a Spartan.
Michael-ish. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Leandro Nunez de Silva. Hello. Obrigado. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I'm looking for shopping tips. If anyone can tell me where to get some coupons or some Groupons and maybe where I can find the best deals, what's hot and what's not, pass them on over to the Grand Spartan because I don't do a whole lot of shopping. Real life or on the game. If I buy something, I know exactly what it is I want and I buy it and I'm done. There's no mulling around the mall or anything for me. As a matter of fact, I can't tell you the last time I went to a mall. It's probably been a few years, several years. That guy looks kind of funny without the mining helmet on, you know, with the hoodie. So we did a face cam last Saturday, and boy, did we get the trolls ever. Dressed up like a Spartan. The full get up with the helmet and all of that. And we got a record number of trolls and bands in here that day. So I need to go to the northeast just a tad. And I'm going to do it again, but next time we're going to have a different outfit on. We're going to try to match our little man in the game. Don't know when that'll happen. Maybe I get all crazy tomorrow. Who knows? Saturday seems like the crazy day. I don't know if I feel like wearing an outfit for 6 hours, but that's right. Do your shopping online. No need to leave the house. Get better prices, better deals, ships for free if you're an Amazon Prime member. Sounds like I'm doing a commercial for Amazon Prime. Sign up today. All right, still need to go a bit northeast from here. Yes, indeed. Why are you saying no? No! If we could get Draco up on the server and he saw a zombie, one of these feral radiated zombies, I guarantee you this is him right here.
Just keep hitting. Just keep hitting.
That would be Draco up on the server with us, so I need to go back this way now. All right. All right. We're almost there. Almost there. Grand Spartan and his navigation skills, not the greatest in the world. Let's see here. Here is the trader. Is he a traitor or trader? Trader. Get those two confused. Now, if he has a landmine setting up around the outside of this base, I'm going to be really upset at him. I am freezing. Need to get inside, warmed by the fire.
How about I empty your pockets?
How about you sell me something good? That battery bank looks pretty good. There's an auger blade, but I think we have plenty of auger blades on the server now. His secret stash isn't as good as the last two we've been to. And I guess that auger blade would be a fine early game. The battery bank, I mean, just give it to me. You know, I'll take that. It'll save me having to make one. Outside of that, looks like that's the only thing that he really had that was worth buying. And we'll just leave him. But it's kind of fun, you know, I have a little bit of cash on me now, enough to afford some things. It's kind of fun going around to the vendors. This cash was actually given to me by 3D. 3D gave me this money. How have we been to that trader over there? We're right across from it. I mean, why don't we just make this trader time? Sounds like I'm advertising an alcoholic beverage. Show notes 2403. Thank you for subscribing and welcome to the stream. Make me get all excited up in here. Would you click into the button? Oh, my tummy is rumbling. In the game means meat stew. Means it's time for some meat stew. So I guess we can drive by, do a little drive-by on the community base since we're heading that way anyway, and I can show you the Octa-Shot base that we've created for the hordes. If you missed the first part of the stream, I'll be posting this again tomorrow. We started out the stream with a 7-day horde today. It was pretty intense. A lot of zombies. Of course, I just sat up there and sipped on my coffee and talked to you all while it was happening because base does all the work. But if you're curious what it takes to be on a multiplayer server, the difficulty turned up, take on a horde, you can look at this base and get a good idea of something that works well for us. Don't know for how long it'll work, but it's worked since day 77. We're currently on day 219, and it still works like a charm. Well, I don't, Elizabeth. But on 15, you know, you could count on one hand all the times I went to a trader on Alpha 15. But on 16, it's a little different because you got these new solar panels that can, you know, you can't make those. So here's the base. Has 8 shotgun turrets, 72 blade traps, and the barbed wire defense that we've been using for a long time now. And those 8 shotgun turrets are aiming in to the center and focus fire. This slows down the little guys, the big guys, the cops, the ferro radiated, all of those guys make it in there, and those guns focus them down. That's the base. If you missed the Horde tonight, we started out the stream with it. It'll be up tomorrow, maybe even later tonight. I don't know. Maybe I'll have time tonight after the stream to post that. So we're heading right over here to this trader. He is right on the other side. Well, there are 4 traders really close to each other there. That's our community base. Yeah, every Friday is No Pants Friday. That's exactly right. No Pants Friday. We don't wear pants on this stream. Who needs pants? They're restrictive, uncomfortable. Just let it all hang out. That's how we do it here. Brand Spartan stream. It does not take much grinding at all, PG. You can get 6,000 shotgun shells in no time. If you take an auger to this, you get coal, nitrate, iron, stone, and lead. Plus, there's a lot of pockets of lead all above the ground. So you need the lead for buckshot, the nitrate and coal for your gunpowder, and you hit up one of those giant bookstores that you saw. The Kraken book headquarters come out with thousands of paper. And you can easily make 6,000 rounds of ammunition of shotgun shells. Now, the brass is a bit different. I'm not going to lie to you, the brass is a bit harder to come by. Here on the server, the brass drop, if a zombie's going to drop 1 trophy, he drops 2. Same with the doorknobs. But even then, every auto turret takes 1,500 rounds. So if you're going to have 8 of those, do the math. That's a lot of rounds, and it goes through them fast. And it doesn't do as much damage as a shotgun turret, so I encourage you to, give those shotgun turrets a look. Try it all out for yourself, but I feel like the shotgun turret should get a lot more bang for your buck. Oh my goodness, don't fall off the edge there. Look at how I'm teetering. That's like some trials bike riding right there. On my back wheel. Let's ride around to the front door. See what old Trader Joe Bob has for us today.
Everything's for sale.
Secret stash. What do you have? He has a 589 small engine. Booyah. That's ours right there. Gonna pop that in a generator. We're gonna need it. And that's all. Yeah, we've been buying up all of the engines. It took 6 purple engines and 1 generator just to power the 28 blade traps in that base that I posted yesterday, the Horde attack. And so engines, not so easy to come by even when you're capped in bad mechanic. You're capped in quality Joe and have a decent scavenging skill. Still, engines are not easy to come by, so we've been buying them up from the trader. This is really my first trip around to the trader. As you can see, I just gave myself 2 points in secret stash. Otherwise, I was just wasting my time to even come over here because I wouldn't see that kind of stuff. I think Logan said he's been buying the electronic components. You can make those now yourself, but he's been buying those. Said he was making machetes. So here's something you can do in your game. Logan says he was making machetes in his forge, in his workbench, and coming over here and selling them to Trader Jimmy or Trader Joe Bob or whoever, and making the dukes, and then buying electronic components and things like that that are, maybe a little more costly, a little harder to come by. So maybe that's a strategy you could use. You could also sell gas barrels, someone was telling me. Let's see if we can take this road back around here and uncover this little bit of map that we've not uncovered, going back to our base. Maybe pick up 2 or 3 of those airdrops. But you can sell gas barrels to him as well. Don't know how many he'll buy before he starts turning you down, but it's worth a shot. But I'm sure the machetes, if you can make a 600 quality machete, he'll probably pay premium for those. Well, Gemini Stone, the above ground base is going to be a little harder to keep up. I can't really tell you either way as of yet. I'm still new to Alpha 16. You know, I only have a couple hundred days here on the server, and a lot of those days aren't even mine. There are other people who have been playing. That's a steep drop off right there. Don't you fall, Grand Spartan. Ah, gonna ruin my bike. But as far as I can see, every base so far for me has been above ground. I've done everything above ground, not done anything below like a pit. Now, I think Niru and Vamp have made their bases a free fall pit that's down in the ground, and maybe you consider that underground. But you know, so far all my bases have been above ground. I'm kind of enjoying the above ground skirmishes I have on Horde Night. I'll probably stay with above ground bases at least for a couple hundred more days, and then I'll transition over. Maybe make something underground, some type of free fall or something of that sort. Shattered Visions. Oh, no Undy Sunday. No, not quite. Not quite. Couple days away from no Undy Sunday. That's coming. Viper putting the flag on the trader and driving straight to him, that would just be too easy, my friend. That would be too easy. Grand Spartan doesn't do anything the easy way. Oh, come on, get around that. Don't drive off the mountain. Well, we may have to drive off the mountain. Let's see where these airdrops are located. All right, we've made the road. Looks like the road twists and turns and curves back around, so I'll stay on the road for now and see. We will find out for sure here in just a moment. Yeah, so that video I uploaded, the 175-day Horde me solo taking it on in that base at all the blade traps and shotgun turrets. That was my first attempt at video editing. I downloaded a video editing program. YouTube sent us out a notification about a week ago or less saying that in October, the video editor was going away. And I've been lazy and postponing downloading and learning how to use a video editor for quite some time. Finally did it. And so that was my first attempt at it. Throwing some music overlay in the background while I was decimating the Horde. Hope to get more proficient with that moving forward. Pump out some better quality videos for you on these base previews as we move forward. I'd like to believe that I could get about 25 or 30 bases previewed on Alpha 16 with all the new cool things that are available for us. Traps and all of that. Let me jump off my bike here. Alright, so we have a whole slew of airdrops. Ow. That we could pick up. Now I'm not going to know whether I'm really bleeding or not because I have this silly glitch on my screen where it says I'm bleeding all the time, but I'm really not. Oh! Grand Spartan was about to make a boo-boo. There's one right there. I guess we could sell him some of this stuff. There's a vulture up there. Buzzard, vulture. I think those are actually considered vultures, though, not buzzards. We have buzzards where I live. Those are vultures. Them there's vultures. All right, here we go. Here's another airdrop right there. If I can drive through this tree to get to it. Looks like more stuff to sell, maybe. So what time does the vendor close? Somebody tell me here in chat. Whoa, mountain. What time does that vendor shut his doors? Is it 2200 when he closes it down? Where is this airdrop? Did it fall inside the mountain? Nope. Might not get out of there if you fall in. Goodness, all the good stuff in here. We'll take those. I don't need that shirt. I want those quests for the extra points. There's really nothing in here that I can throw out, is there? How much does he give for that? $975, and he gives $321 for that, $341 for that. You know what? I have space in the bike. Probably should throw this cement in there. Like a so. And we'll scoop this stuff up. Like that. Do it just like that. And there's another airdrop right there. A few seconds before 2200. Alright, we have an hour and a half to scoop this last thing up and go dump this off. I forgot to take a look at when he restocks. Since this one's the closest to my base and where I am building, I probably should pay attention to that and see if I can't figure it out. And then that airdrop has to be close, right? Close like that vulture is to me. Some have said on the server that the airdrops are falling through the earth here or there. I just don't see it. You see an airdrop? I don't see an airdrop. I think that one may have glitched through the earth. I don't see it in any tree either. Okay, let's look at the map one more time. So we're headed straight for the vendor. Let's go to the vendor real quick and get there before 2200. We have an hour and 15 minutes or less. Don't want to jump off the edge of the mountain. There he is in all his glory. The trader, waiting for the Grand Spartan. See if we can walk up here. Get on down. Well, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow I plan on having... Oh, my goodness gracious. What happens there? What do you do there? Huh? I can't get that out. I'm going to have to disassemble. Let's sell this stuff off to this guy, and then we'll worry about that.
What can I get you today?
You could get me some more of those solar panels. That would be nice, sir. Boy, I better not sell that. I better not sell that. I could probably use those two parts right there. That sniper barrel and that small engine. Or not the engine, but the AK-47 parts. I want to eventually use the AK-47 again. I think I have plenty of antibiotics. Let's just do that. Check his secret stash one more time. And also check out when things restock on day 220. Well, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. So when he opens in the morning... Yeah, the old disappearing airdrop. That seems to be a kind of common thing on here. Now, issue. I have an issue. No, I don't have an issue. Somehow I magically got out of that barbed wire. You can't destroy the barbed wire connected to the trader. If you try to, it just gives you a little moon. Alright, let's head back. Figure out the easiest way is probably going to be to ride up onto this hill like that. But yeah, don't forget tomorrow about 2 p.m. Eastern time, an early stream. Oh, there he is right now closing. 21:30 is when he buzzes the little buzzy thing and lets you know you need to get on out. Yeah, you're always gonna have mini bike mishaps with the Grand Spartan. That's just a thing, you know. Alpha 15 always seemed to be the broken leg, sprained ankle. Looks like Alpha 16 is gonna be the mini bike mishaps. I'm gonna bounce on down the hill. Look at that, like a bunny rabbit. But yeah, come back tomorrow. I plan on having a long stream tomorrow. Definitely gonna get some base building done. Oh, look at that. The zombies have carved the Grand Spartan a pretty little tunnel to drive through. Look at that. Looks like they haven't finished it yet, though. Yeah, they're working on that, though. That's looking nice. It's looking nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, let's drop these few things off here in the storeroom. Oh, you had to take your bike apart and barbed wire. Yeah, that's not good. I thought that's what was going to happen, and my inventory is so full of junk. I didn't think it was going to be possible. Let me dump these items off here real quick. Uh-oh. Maybe I'm about to get booted off this server or something. Hello? Can you hear me? Why can't I click on that? Clickety click. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Probably need to restart the game or restart the server. Anyone else having that issue that's on the server? There's someone that's Black Wolf's ping's pretty high over there. You over there collapsing stuff again, man. Son of a gun. Well, I tell you what. That works out well. I'm going to save my voice. And tomorrow, when we come back tomorrow, I will, I'll probably be live about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock p.m. at the latest. And we'll have ourselves a long stream tomorrow. Maybe we'll have some shenanigans or something crazy going on. I don't know. But definitely plan on having a lengthy stream. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. The base disappeared. It's nothing but dirt. So we need to give the server a restart. So instead of me putting this all on hold and doing all that, we'll go ahead and call it for tonight. And when we come back tomorrow, we'll be live early and often throughout the day, all day into the evening. Maybe I'll even break out some crazy outfit with the old green screen. Who knows? But tune in and see what happens. We're going to get that base built. Oh, there it goes right there. Kick me out. We're going to get that base built and maybe have it done by Sunday stream. Who knows? But I thank you for watching tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Have yourselves a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located. And I will see you all tomorrow. 2 p.m. Eastern. Be here or be square. Let me give you one of these on the way out.
Make the ground shake.